When working with sellers who are experiencing internal conflict, it's crucial for agents to take a step back and stabilize the situation. Rather than pushing for a decision, the focus should be on giving the seller space to process their emotions. This approach allows the seller to feel heard and understood, which is essential for moving the process along smoothly. One common mistake agents make is trying to persuade sellers that they should sell. If the seller is already aware of the need to sell, additional pressure can actually heighten their internal struggle. The agent's role is not to force agreement, but to help the seller reach a point of readiness. It's important to realize that being willing to sell doesn't always mean the seller is emotionally prepared to follow through. Agents need to address any internal conflict early on to prevent complications later in the process. By openly naming the tension, agents can diminish its impact. Ignoring these feelings often leads to issues such as disputes over pricing or last-minute hesitations. Therefore, it's vital to have these conversations up front. Another aspect to consider is the risk of over-identifying with the seller's emotions. While empathy is important, agents must ensure it doesn't slow down the transaction unnecessarily. Providing a clear structure can alleviate emotional decision-making and streamline the process, allowing sellers to focus on the necessary steps rather than getting lost in their feelings. Ultimately, progress in these scenarios should be gauged by alignment between the seller's emotions and their need to sell, rather than by the speed of the transaction. When the seller feels emotionally ready, that's when the process can truly move forward without added pressure.